Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Deep Cuts Reactions and my name's Greg, and man, I'm freezing my ass off. It's gotten so cold here. It's down to about 3 degrees and the wind is blowing 30 to 33 miles an hour steady with gusts up to 45. So yeah, I'm freezing cold. I'm skinny ass, and I've got so many layers on. I feel like the Goodyear blimp or something, or the Michelin Man. But anyway, I wanted to play something by Melanie. I don't think I've done any songs by her at all, and she's a unique artist. She's really good. Um, this is kind of a bizarre story, but anyway, when I was really young, like 71, uh, I was moving out to New Mexico, and a couple of my friends had just gotten back into town. I'm sure I'll tell that story later, but anyway, they just got back to town, so we decided, let's go ahead and all go together out to New Mexico. And so we went up through the panhandle of Oklahoma City or Oklahoma, and drove on this road from the Oklahoma Panhandle into New Mexico, and it was a, in theory, like a gravel road. In practice, the pieces of gravel were all, like more than fist-sized, and so we're driving along, not going fast or anything, but anyway, threw up a rock and hit the oil pan, started leaking oil, and so we were able to manage to nurse it along there for a while. I had an old Dodge Dart, and managed to, make it down to one town and beseech this woman at a gas station to let us have a quart of oil. And obviously we were broke, and so made it down to Albuquerque with no money, car that didn't work. It was grim. So but that's the kind of shit I did back then. But anyway, we made it to Albuquerque with no money and no car and no nothing, and ended up going to the Good Shepherd Mission, where, oh man, you could get a free meal if you call it that. We all went inside and nobody was allowed to speak. You had to stay quiet, and we got a stale donut and an orange, and then a bowl of greasy chicken neck soup, which is really disgusting. And I ate every bit of it. It was gross, but when you're hungry, you eat what you gotta eat. So anyway, the upshot of it, and the reason I'm even telling this, is one of the guys we met there was from New York City, Big Al, and he grew up with Melanie. I mean, they went to the same high school and everything, and so he knew her real well. His one claim to fame, but yeah, that's a strange place to meet people, but you're going to meet interesting folks there. So anyway, enough of that, but let's go ahead and get on to some music. And this is from a live performance in 1975, I guess it is, at I believe it's Madison Square Garden, or maybe it's Carnegie Hall. I'm not sure, but anyway, New York City in 75, and the song is called "Ring the Living Bell." And I have not heard this. Somebody had recommended this song, so it's something new for me. I like to hear something new, so let's go ahead and play it.
I've been celebrating way too long, and I've been drinking, I'm ashamed to tell. Still feel thirsty, God, I wanna drink the water from the well. Still feel thirsty, God, I wanna drink and ring the living bell. Ring the bell, God, ring the living bell. Still feel thirsty, God, I want to give hand. Ring the living bell. I still feel thirsty, spend on the earth today, because it's gonna get dark tonight. Sing for life, sing for living light. Still feel weak, but God, I want to give Him, shine the living light. I still feel weak, but God, I want to give and ring the living bell. I've been walking down the street all night, and I've been feeling kinda cold. Still feel naked. God, I want to be warm before I get old, and I'm cold. And I'm feeling cold. Still feel weak, but God, I want to give Him, ring the living bell. I still feel weak, but God, I want to give and ring the living bell. Still feel weak, but God, I want to give and ring the living bell. Ring the living bell. Ring the living bell. Shine the living light. Shine the living light. Oh, ring the living bell. Ring the living bell. Shine the living light. Shine the living light. Ring the living bell. Ring the living bell. Shine the living light. Shine the living light. Oh, ring the living bell. Ring the living bell. Shine the living light. Shine the living light. Ring the living bell. Ring the living bell. Let it shine. Shine the living light. Oh, ring. I still feel hungry, God, I want to give them, ring the living bell. Still feel hungry, God, I want to give and ring the living
Oh, that was great. That was great. She was such a unique singer. I mean, her voice was just really unusual, but great, and I dug how she emphasized the lyrics with the guitar playing, you know. I mean, it wasn't anything really complex, but just the emphasis and how hard she was strumming the guitar, and then her voice, bouncing back and forth. I don't know. It was really nice. And besides, I was in love with Melanie, just like a lot of young boys. But I don't know. And I have heard that song before. It's just been so many years that I didn't even recognize the name of it. But I hope you enjoyed that. That was fun. The sound was a little hollow, but sometimes you just have to buck it up because it's worth seeing somebody, in a live performance. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back in a minute if I don't freeze to death, and we'll play something else. So hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.